Welcome to African Travel Hub. Today we embark on a journey to the heart of Africa, seeking out one of its most elusive and captivating inhabitants, the leopard. These masters of camouflage with their exquisite rosette-patterned coats are a sight to behold. Get ready to explore the top 8 safari parks where you can witness these majestic cats in their natural habitat. From the savannas of the south to the forests of the north, we'll uncover the secrets of the leopard and the best places to find them. Our journey begins in the south, in the Kruger National Park, a vast wilderness that stretches across South Africa. Here, leopards thrive in the Mopani woodlands and along the Sabi River. The greater Kruger is renowned for its exceptional leopard sightings. It boasts one of the highest densities of leopards in Africa. It's the intimacy of the encounters. In Sabi Sands, leopards are accustomed to safari vehicles. This allows for incredibly close encounters. Guides and trackers have an uncanny ability to locate leopards. They know individual leopards, their habits, even their names. Imagine the thrill of tracking a leopard through the bush, or finding a mother with her cubs, teaching them the ways of the wild. From Kruger National Park let us north to the Emerald Valleys of South Luangwa National Park in Zambia. Here, the Luangwa River carves its way through the landscape, creating a ribbon of life that sustains a wealth of wildlife, including a thriving population of leopards. In fact, South Luangwa boasts the second highest density of leopards in Africa. The park's diverse habitats, from lush riverine forests to open grasslands, provide ample hunting grounds for these stealthy predators. Leopards are opportunistic hunters, their diet consisting of anything from impala to baboons to fish, and they are masters of their domain, their spotted coats blending seamlessly into the dappled light of the forest floor. South Luangwa is renowned for its night drives, and for good reason. Leopards are most active under the cover of darkness, their eyes glowing like embers in the beam of the spotlight. As the sun sets and the stars begin to twinkle overhead, the bush comes alive with the sounds of the night, and it's during these magical hours that you're most likely to encounter a leopard on the prowl. Imagine the thrill of following a leopard as it stalks its prey through the long grass. Its every movement a study in grace and power. The air crackles with anticipation as the leopard tenses, ready to pounce. These are the moments that make a safari truly unforgettable. Our leopard safari now takes us to the Okavango Delta in Botswana, a vast inland delta that floods seasonally, creating a watery wonderland teeming with life. Here, amidst the papyrus reeds and water lilies, lies Moremi Game Reserve, a haven for wildlife and a prime destination for leopard enthusiasts. Unlike the Kruger and South Luangwa, where leopards are relatively easily spotted, Moremi presents a unique challenge. The dense vegetation and abundance of water make for perfect leopard habitat, but also make them more difficult to find. But for those who persevere, the rewards are great. Moremi's leopards are every bit as beautiful as their counterparts elsewhere. But there's a certain mystique about them, a wildness that's enhanced by the remoteness of their surroundings. They are the phantoms of the delta, their presence felt but rarely seen. Imagine gliding silently through the channels in a mokoro, a traditional dugout canoe. The only sound, the gentle lapping of water against the hull. And then you spot it, a flash of rosettes disappearing into the papyrus reeds. Or perhaps you'll be lucky enough to witness a leopard fishing, its muscular body slipping effortlessly into the water, emerging moments later with a catfish in its jaws. Next on the list is Samburu, call it land of the leopard photo op. We venture now to the arid north of Kenya, to Samburu National Reserve, a land of rugged beauty and dramatic landscapes. Here, against a backdrop of acacia-dotted plains and rocky outcrops, leopards reign supreme. Samburu is often referred to as the leopard capital of Kenya, and it's not hard to see why. The leopards here are habituated, not through generations of exposure to safari vehicles, but through the dedication and patience of the Samburu guides. These skilled trackers know the habits of their local leopards intimately and can often predict their movements with uncanny accuracy. What sets Samburu apart is not just the frequency of leopard sightings, but also the quality. The leopards here seem to relish the opportunity to strike a pose, often perching themselves on rocky outcrops or fallen trees, their rosettes on full display against the red earth. It's as if they know they're the stars of the show. Imagine yourself positioned perfectly, camera at the ready, as a leopard emerges from the bush and strides purposefully towards you. It pauses for a moment, seemingly aware of your presence before leaping effortlessly onto a nearby rock, its gaze fixed on the horizon. It's the quintessential leopard photo op, and you've captured it perfectly. Next leopard safari destination, the Mara and the Serengeti. Our journey takes us now to one of the most iconic wildlife destinations on Earth, the Mara Serengeti ecosystem. This vast, untamed landscape, straddling the border of Kenya and Tanzania, is home to the greatest wildlife spectacle on Earth, the Great Migration. But amidst the thundering hooves and swirling dust, another drama is unfolding, the secret lives of leopards. The Mara Serengeti may not have the highest density of leopards, but what it lacks in numbers, it more than makes up for in spectacle. Here, leopards are forced to adapt to a life on the move, following the migrating herds and competing with lions and hyenas for their share of the spoils. Imagine the scene, the sun rising over the vast plains of the Serengeti, casting long shadows across the golden grass. A herd of zebra grazes peacefully, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a leopard explodes from the long grass, scattering the zebra in a cloud of dust. It's a scene of raw power and primal beauty, a reminder that even in this land of giants, the leopard is a force to be reckoned with. We go back to the south. Let us meet the ghosts of the Kalahari. Our quest for leopards takes us to the Kalahari Transfrontier Park, a vast wilderness on the border of South Africa and Botswana. Amidst the dunes and dry riverbeds, leopards scratch out a living in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The Kalahari is not for the faint of heart. It's a land of extremes, where temperatures soar during the day and plummet at night. These adaptable cats have learned to thrive here. Masters of camouflage, their spotted coats blend seamlessly into the red sand and dry grass. They are the ghosts of the Kalahari, often betrayed only by a flicker of movement or a track in the sand. Back to Kenya, Laikipia, in search of black panther. Our journey takes us now to the highlands of Kenya, to the Laikipia Plateau, a land of rolling hills, dense forests, and sprawling ranches. Laikipia is a hidden gem, a place where wildlife thrives alongside traditional cattle herding communities. But it's the elusive black leopard that draws us to this corner of Kenya. Black leopards, also known as black panthers, are not a separate species, but rather a melanistic variant of the leopard, meaning they have an excess of melanin, a pigment that gives their coat its dark coloration. While black leopards are not uncommon in certain parts of Southeast Asia, they are incredibly rare in Africa. Laikipia, however, has become something of a hotspot for black leopard sightings in recent years. The dense forests and rocky outcrops provide perfect habitat for these elusive cats, and the lack of large predators like lions means they have less competition for prey. Imagine yourself trekking through the dense forest, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and pine needles. The sun filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow on the forest floor. And then you see it, a fleeting glimpse of black, a shadow moving silently through the undergrowth. It's a black leopard, its coat shimmering like polished ebony in the dappled light. New kid on the block, the Nyika Plateau, leopards on the rise. Our final destination takes us to Nyika National Park in Malawi, a vast plateau that rises dramatically from the surrounding plains. Nyika, meaning where the water comes from in the local language, is a land of rolling grasslands, misty forests, and crystal-clear streams. It's also home to a thriving population of leopards. Nyika's leopards were once on the brink of extinction, hunted relentlessly for their beautiful coats and perceived threat to livestock. But thanks to the tireless efforts of conservationists and the support of local communities, leopards are making a remarkable comeback in Nyika. The park's remote location and rugged terrain have made it a challenge for researchers to study leopards in the past. But recent camera trap surveys have revealed a healthy and growing population, a testament to the success of conservation efforts in this remote corner of Africa. Imagine yourself driving along the edge of the plateau, the sun setting over the vast expanse of the African bush. The air is cool and crisp, and the only sound is the wind whistling through the long grass. And then, you see it. A leopard silhouetted against the setting sun, its coat glowing in the golden light. It's a sight that fills you with hope, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, nature has an incredible ability to recover. Until next time, leopard lovers, thank you for joining us on this journey through Africa's top leopard safari parks. We've witnessed the beauty, grace, and resilience of these magnificent creatures in some of the continent's most breathtaking landscapes. If you're ready to embark on your own leopard safari, don't forget to check out the links to our safari holiday packages in the description below. Subscribe to African Travel Hub for more exciting wildlife adventures.